The best way for an instructor to implement the best practices in the art and science of online education for adult learners is to teach the adult learners how to be their own teachers. The main thing for an instructor to do is to teach the online students on how to direct their own learning. To implement a self-determined learning environment, instructors need to alter their teaching approach, mostly by placing value on learner self-direction of the learning process. Blaschke, 2012. When instructors are developing their curriculums and technological information online, they should consider ways in which will promote self-regulation of the student. Designing learning environments that support learners' self-regulation based on the affordances and capacities or needs of the person, behavior, or environment may maximize learning. For example, as many of you already know, I am a Korean language student learning Korean. I have a traditional class that I go to every day. However, I also have an online class that I go to in order to supplement what is missing in the traditional classroom. It is a well-designed online curriculum in which I can design my own curriculum to fit my educational needs. I have to find my own objectives and goals and develop them. When I do this, it gives the direction that I need, and I'm able to move forward as an online student. The online learning theoretical framework can be based on these steps: transactional distance, self-regulated learning, and collaborative control. Transactional distance requires structure, dialogue, and autonomy. Self-regulated learning requires forethought, performance, and self-regulation. Collaborative control requires peer and instructor collaboration to control factors that affect learning. Andrade, 2015. Structure, dialogue, and autonomy requires the students to be involved in discussion boards as well as adding their own thoughts about the subject. This is also the stage in which the instructor can ask probing or critical thinking questions in order to help bring out the discussion among the online learners. With self-regulation, the online student focuses on preparation of their learning material, working on their own performance, and reflecting what they have done or learned from the process. Collaborative control is also very important, for this is the stage in which the online student learns to collaborate with other students, receive peer feedback as well as instructor feedback. When all these steps are implemented, it makes the online course a well-balanced learning experience. Obliger and Hawkins stated, developing and delivering effective online courses requires pedagogy and technology expertise. Online instruction requires deliberate instructional design that hinges on linking learning objectives to specific learning activities and measurable outcomes. Page 14. It is not always likely for an instructor to have these two skills, pedagogy and technology, together. That is why most of the time, responsibilities of online courses need to be shared between an instructor who is pedagogically skilled and a person with technical skills. Otherwise, students will be reading papers and visiting websites that are provided online by the instructors, which is not a satisfactory way of online instruction. Or better yet, it is much more effective when a teacher takes the time to learn about using technology to enhance the learning experiences of students. Teaching self-regulation to students requires a step-by-step process. The first step would be teaching students how to make proper goals and objectives, and which can be measured. When a student designs their own goals and objectives, it becomes more clear of where they would like to go and achieve. Goal setting is a vital part of the self-regulation strategy, which can have positive effects on learning and academic results for the independent learner. Dellin and Liu, 2016. The instructor's goals should not just be to teach the content to the students, but help them reach from andragogy to heutagogy. Andragogy is self-directed learning, while heutagogy is self-determined learning. When a student reaches this stage, they have taken learning to the next level and has embraced the art and science of learning to find the best ways for themselves to learn effectively. Blaschke, 2012. This can be done by help guiding the students in the best methods of self-regulation. In the end, it is important for teachers to learn how to make more teachers. Education is not kept in a vacuum. Our goal as teachers is to help students grow their own pair of wings so they can fly and be equipped with the knowledge that they had sought out from the beginning. In the end, all education is geared to make more teachers. We must teach students on how to master the art of learning. They are not just here to absorb information. They have come to become the information. It very much reminds me of the book Fahrenheit 451. Within the story, it was about a dystopia in which everyone sought to burn books because they believed they were dangerous. However, when people begin to read the books, they also begin to memorize the information within the books and then later burn the books themselves. They had become the books now. It is my hope and dream that students will be able to see the potential within themselves to harness the information that is given to them and learn how to regulate themselves in order to obtain all that education has to offer them. Thank you.